Attorney General Loretta Lynch has decided not to make the final decisions in the investigation of Hillary Clinton's email server. That news, confirmed this morning, follows Lynch's controversial private meeting with former President Bill Clinton.
A Justice Department official tells CBS News Lynch will announce today that she will accept the recommendation of career prosecutors on whether or not to file charges. Lynch says she and the former president did not discuss the FBI investigation into Clinton's use of private email while she was Secretary of State. Nancy Cordes is in Washington, where Clinton's opponents want Lynch to completely step aside from the case. Nancy, good morning. What does this mean?
Well, here's what's significant about her decision. As Attorney General, Lynch doesn't have to accept the advice of her prosecutors. She typically has the latitude to go her own way. But she is now saying she will essentially go along with whatever they recommend, even as she insists she didn't do anything inappropriate.
I was arriving, he was leaving. He came on to say hello. We spoke about a number of things. There's not much more to it than that.
For a third straight day, the Attorney General insisted she did not discuss anything sensitive with the former president when they met for about half an hour on her plane at a Phoenix airport. But that did not quiet the critics.
This gets worse and worse for her. I just think this is icing on the cake.
Texas Senator John Cornyn and other Republican leaders called on Lynch to immediately recuse herself and appoint a special counsel in the Clinton case to avoid even the appearance of corruption. Donald Trump called the meeting shocking.
I actually thought they were joking. I thought the people that told me was, I said, no way. It's just no way that's going to happen. I'm flabbergasted by it. I think it's amazing. I've never seen anything like that before.
Democratic leaders rushed to Lynch's defense.
All I can say is Loretta Lynch is one of the most outstanding human beings I've ever known.
Lynch and Clinton have known each other for decades. He nominated her to be U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York in 1999, which is why some Republicans have long argued she cannot be impartial as the final arbiter in the FBI's investigation into Hillary Clinton's use of a private server as Secretary of State. President Obama ignored a question about the wisdom of the meeting on Thursday, and his White House press secretary danced around it, too.
The question that you're raising is what potential impact does this optic have on the investigation? And again, I'm not going to talk about it.
But other Democrats were not as circumspect. They said publicly that it was an error in judgment for the two to meet like that, even if it was impromptu, even if it was a social visit. The Attorney General is speaking at the Aspen Ideas Festival in Colorado late this morning, and we expect, Gail, that she'll have more to say about this decision then.
Oh, I'm sure she will. Thank you very much, Nancy.